These are profiting from grants given to rebuild the city's heritage buildings. That's according to one city councillor who says the council needs to find other ways to get funding for the restoration of heritage buildings to make getting a grant a last resort. Here's Tanya Green.
There are now less than 160 listed heritage buildings left in the central city, some still being threatened with demolition. Ratepayers have fronted up more than $5 million for heritage grants for buildings bought after the earthquakes, and many are being fixed up by commercial companies only to be sold off again. Councillor Jani Johansson told Star Media, in terms of the idea of protecting and saving our heritage, we're all in agreement. But if all we're doing is enabling people to make money from our grants, then we need to have another look at it. Johansson says there are other ways the council can encourage the restoration of heritage buildings, like cutting rates or waiving fees. But Marianne Dalzell disagrees, saying the purpose of the grant is to restore heritage buildings, no matter who owns them. Home and Family bought the former community of the Sacred Name Convent on Barbados Street after they lost their building in the quakes. President Philip Duval says he agrees with the Mayor.
Community, we're in the business of saving our heritage. So much of it has been bulldozed. It's come down after the earthquakes, and I think that as a city, we don't have much left, and so every effort must be made to save that. So I disagree with Jani. I think it's okay for commercial operators to make a profit. No one would expect them to do a building up and make nothing out of it.
He says Home and Family couldn't afford a new building in the city and wouldn't have been able to buy a heritage building without the $950,000 grant they received.
Without that, it would have been a very difficult job for us to move forward on this project. I mean, we are a charity, we've been going for over 100 years, but obviously we're not a profit-making concern, we're not a commercial entity, and so assistance like that was of huge importance to us.
In 2011, the council earmarked more than $27 million for heritage funding to be allocated over the next 10 years. Tanya Green, CTV News.
The Christchurch's earthquake rubble site in